Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Ball handed off. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. They'll lose 5 on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To throw, it's Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Completion to the left on fourth down. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking right, this one caught. And Horns out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation here on third down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Nice grab. It's low. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They mix it up with a run. Picks up the course, looking for more. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's low. He's found some room at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Gonna run it. It's low. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Catch is made off the carom there. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Makes it 2nd and short. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They bring him down, but that could be a game change and pick and return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with the pass rush, sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's low. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. The defense grabs him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Starting the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Hughes. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. On the move now. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Gives it to the back. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
He's in the clear. The 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. This time a completion. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Can he make it to the marker? And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Payne. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Gets some space around the 30. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Trying to find room. It's low. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Carr. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's Carr. It's low. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to throw it deep. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. Just looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
But his defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. On the back end, they're locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. They put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run game here late. He gets loose, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play. And now it's going to bring up third down. Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll use the ground game here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Irish. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. And he's sacked and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the end.
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He's going to try to return the punt. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now